Solar came about after we took the HOPE survey that surveys students for basic need and security. And our survey results mirrored really the national results that at the time of that survey, about 30% of college students across the country were food insecure and another 10% were housing insecure. And so when we looked at our data and we knew that we had students on our campus that had basic need and security that would impact their ability to successfully complete a college degree, we felt like we had to act.
Solar is our arm for creating the culture of care. And our sisters laid that foundation. When they came to Reading, that culture of care is just built into the Bernardine Franciscan Sisters, the Franciscan tradition, and Alvernia University. And so Solar is how we're operationalizing the culture of care that's always been a part of Alvernia University.
The Solar initiatives and my personal values and social work values are all similar. So we all want to enhance and restore the capacity for social functioning to help the student bridge gaps to achieve academic success and pulling from their strengths.
One of the things we need to really be mindful of is paying attention to trends, right? So if a student is, for example, utilizing Claire's cupboard frequently, then it gives us a clue that there might be something happening in the background that they might not be telling us, but that's a reality in their life.
I think it's normalizing the use of the food pantry or normalizing asking for assistance or asking for help, because everybody needs some help and support at some time. And I think that creates a more safe space for students to come.
We need to be very careful not to make assumptions, but then to also identify and notify people when we're seeing those things.
83% of our students said they felt that they belonged here. We've really started to build a nice infrastructure so that students are caught in some kind of web when they're in crisis. And once the crisis is over, they can continue to be successful academically and personally at the university.
When I meet with a student, the first thing I do is really hone in on listening, asking, how I could support them. And when I hear what they're asking, I can better understand how to connect them to supports on campus or off campus.
Students interact with all kinds of people: their faculty, their advisor, their navigator, their athletic coach, our health and counseling folks, our housekeepers. And so as students are interacting, they might find someone that they do confide in, that they have a need, and go to that person. And that person now has a resource to say, hey, let me refer you to the social worker who can help you. Let this person reach out and work with you, and I'll go with you to that first meeting so that we can talk about what's going on for you and try to solve the problem.
I think success is an evolutionary process, right? So I think that success looks like Solar being so ingrained into the culture of the university that every time a first-year student comes to campus or every time we enroll a new graduate student, they know that the support is there. They know that there's support, opportunity, love, access, and resources out there for them. But also, every time we hire a new faculty or staff member, they know and they're engaged in and excited about the Solar process.
Success looks like students that come here, use all the resources, and graduate, and remember that someone gave to them, and as adults, they become the kind of people that give back to the world. That's success.